What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to do my first 5 tools I'd buy off the Snap-on truck. Now, before we get started, I want to make sure y'all understand this isn't the first 5 tools I'm recommending anyone else to get. These are just the first 5 tools I would buy. And thought I would set up this really cool looking backdrop for the video. Got my Snap-on versus Milwaukee deal going on. But anyway, these were just the ones I had laying around. So let's get started so this doesn't end up being a 30-minute video, because I know I'll end up talking the whole time. And I'm sure a bunch of you are going to say, well, I hate Snap-on, I only buy Harbor Freight. Well, that's fine. This really isn't the video for you. You can go watch some other video. Anyway, let's get started with the first one. And the first one would be this Pry Bar Set. This has 4 different pry bars in it. I'm still not sure if I like the new handles better than the old ones, but it doesn't matter because these are the ones you can get now. But it's got the really short one, which I use that one sometimes, but then the other 3 I use constantly. Got the little bit longer one, and this is the first one. You get some, pretty decent size, width or whatnot to the bar. The next biggest one, this one gets a lot of use. These do have the rod goes all the way through to the cap, so when you strike it, it's a solid strike. And then the one I use constantly, just wear this thing out, is, see what the part number is on that. See if you can read that. It's SPBS24A. Like, if you were going to buy just one, this would be the one to get. But the reason that I would get these, if I had to just start over, this would probably be one of the first things I bought from Snap-on. Because, there are other pry bars out there, and yes, you can go get something cheap like this. But these cheaper ones, a lot of them don't have the striking end. The grips are really uncomfortable. And then the bar itself is pretty thin. Let's see if we can get a comparison here. See if you can tell the difference. But there's a pretty big difference in the weight. Is a massive difference between these two. These are a lot safer. You're not going to snap one of these in half unless you're doing something you just really shouldn't be doing. But this would definitely be one of the first 5 tools I bought. Set you over to the side. Next up, and these aren't really in order, just 5 tools, would be the 1/4-inch mid-length sockets. Metric is one I would recommend if you work on like industrial stuff, get the standard. But these, I use these constantly. These are my go-to 1/4-inch sockets. They come in a set. I think it's like 4.5 or 5.5 all the way to 15. And you can get a set that's got the 4.5 and the 4, but I don't ever use those. But I use the 10. If you don't want to get the set, you use the 10, 8, 7. Those are the ones I use the most. They're not too expensive. And sometimes they have deals where you can get like buy one, get one on them and things like that. And if you can get one of those, do it. Standard set, I think it's 3/16. Yeah, 3/16 to 9/16, which pretty much covers all the standard 1/4-inch sizes you need. And on this tray, I usually also keep a couple of extensions. And I throw this adapter there. I don't think I've even used this adapter in 5 years, but it's still there. Oh, let's see. We'll just throw that up there. Next up, probably saw this coming, but is the Flank Drive Plus wrench set. Combination wrench, open end, box end. These, I have yet to find a wrench that compares to these. The closest would probably be the Mac Precision Torque, but I absolutely love these. Like, they got the little teeth, bite down. These are extremely strong wrenches. had these for probably about almost 10 years now, if not longer. It may have been longer than 10 years I've had these. But anyway, 10 to 19, you can get other sizes, get them in standard, whatever you want. But definitely going to be probably one of the first tools I would buy. Now, these are pretty expensive. If you can catch them on a deal, they're worth owning. I use these even for, line wrenches, everything. Funny enough, I bought these Matco. I made a video about these damaged fastener wrenches, and I've found that the snap-ons, the Flank Drive Plus open end, works better on damaged fasteners than the damaged fastener set. So they just have tons of grip, extremely strong. The only one I've ever had an issue with was the 10, and I was doing something stupid with it. So get that out of the way. So that's 3. The last 2, they're pretty much in the same category, but one would be the 1/4-inch long neck 14.4 ratchet. See if we can get a part number on this dude. CTR 717G. G for green, of course. As you can see, I like the green. But I use this thing just every day. I don't know how I got along without this thing before they came out with this. I think it was a year ago, a little over a year ago. I had this one, and I guess I just never realized how awesome it'd be to have the extended neck on it. But I have been using the crap out of this thing for the last year, and it has definitely become my go-to. That guy just kind of chills over in the corner now. And I definitely would get this over the standard. It's super fast, decent power. I use it all the time. Variable trigger, so if you're not trying to just break something or damage something, it's awesome. Got the nice little light. 14.4 battery platform, can't go wrong with that. So we'll throw that one in the mix. And I think we're going to get this thing done under 10 minutes. Then, of course, number 1, like if I sold all my tools and then decided to get back into it, the very first thing I would go out and get is the CT761. This is actually CT761A GM for gunmetal. I don't know if now is the exact right time to go buy one of these, because I am sure any day now, any week now, the 861 is going to come out. But honestly, if I didn't have one, I'd probably still go out and get one, even though I knew the new one's about to come out. I use this thing all day long. Well, this is the one I use the most, but this one gets a little less use than that one, but I like them so much I have 2 of them. I usually keep this one with me wherever I go, because if I'm not in a full-size pickup truck with 150 foot-pound lug nuts, this thing will do lug nuts, pretty much everything you need. You get you a good impact socket set, and this thing rolls. Since they've upgraded to the A model, I haven't had any problems. I've had that one for a few years now. I upgraded from the original. The original had some issues, trigger problems, electronic problems, and all kinds of issues. But this new version is definitely a lot tougher. And the way to tell, just by looking, if you can't see the part number, is on the newer ones, they have this little outline here in black. It's a little black rubber outline, whereas the original ones had a sticker right here. So the part number is printed on the body on the newer ones instead of having a sticker. But anyway, so that's the first 5 tools I would buy. Pry bars, snap-on. Obviously all these are snap-on. The 1/4-inch semi-deep sockets, Flank Drive Plus wrenches, long neck 1/4-inch ratchet, and of course your 3/8. Because I'm sure you could get your snap-on guy to give you a deal. If you were to get 2 batteries, a charger, and these 2 together, I'm sure you could get a good deal. But these 2 are definitely the go-to for me. First 2 power tools I would buy from Snap-on. But anyway, we just made it under 10 minutes. But anyway, go ahead and like the video. Tell me what your first 5 would be. And until next time, I'll see y'all later.